Hey, what's up? I'm back. Second day in a row again. Like I said, really trying to get back into the groove of this thing. Today is what's today? Today's Friday. Been spending a lot more time with the expenses. I'm really gonna get this all situated. PayPal and QuickBooks do not communicate nicely. So if anyone ever sees this and they run a business, I'm like, there are ways to make them communicate nicely, but yeah, it's a pain. So spent a lot of time doing that. But what else is going on in my life? Okay, so I talked to one of my clients. When he proposed a potential partnership. He does the content, I do the marketing. He was actually my first paying client. So, and I've already seen his stuff sell, so I'm definitely open to it. I actually have a lot of ideas, so we're gonna talk more next week. Shoot him some of my ideas this weekend, and we'll talk more next week, and we'll see. We might actually set up a partnership, so that'd be cool. And I've actually been offered to do this exact same thing by a couple other people, and the reason I haven't and I won't do it with most people is it's pretty much the same prerequisites I have for clients going forward. It's like I need them to have a proven product or service already before I'll even take them on. And that's for like 99% of people. There might be some situations where I probably wouldn't take them on as a client. I might mostly just do consulting if they didn't have that. Because at the end, if they don't have that, then they're just not ready, and likely they don't have the money necessary to pay me to do what I need to do for them. I actually had someone reach out to me through the ClickFunnels marketplace, and he had an idea for a product. He literally just came up with the product like a few days before, and he was asking me how much it would be to build a funnel. I'm just like, well, you have so many things you need to do to make this work. Just me building a funnel is not gonna he would literally have been wasting his money for me just to build a funnel. There's like the whole strategy that needed to go behind it. And I'm just like, look. So I had 30-minute consultation. I just gave him some ideas on what he needed to go do going forward, and I told him once he gets those done, just to even prove that his product is actually like some people something want. I'm like, once he does that, I told him to give me a call back. So, but yeah, I've had people, who are just starting out, or maybe they've been kind of at it for a while, but they never had any success. And a lot of that is because they don't have the right marketing. But I'm just at the same time, I'm just like, when I first started, I would have probably I have worked with some of those people. Just because, just to get like any type of money going. But the problem with that is if someone doesn't have the money to do marketing, then I can build the world's greatest funnel. And, if they can't provide the traffic to the funnel, then it's never going to actually do anything. So that's the main thing. So I want people who, A, have the money to actually pay for my services and to pay for advertising, and B, preferably, not 100%, but at least, have a product that we already know that people want. Now, I am confident in my skills, unless the product is completely crap, that I can, find the right audience, position those people, but that takes tests. That takes time to make all those things happen. So if someone already has the audience, and they already have that built in, it makes my job a lot easier. That's why I'm focusing mostly on the lead generation for local businesses, because these local businesses, this is brick and mortar businesses. Like if they're in business, they already have had people come into their doors and buy their stuff. So I already know that works. And if they already have like an email list, that just makes my job way easier too. So like if I'm doing a chiropractor and the chiropractor's been in business like for any significant amount of time, like I already know their service works. People want their service. So that's an easy sell. If I'm doing a massage therapist, that's an easy sell. I already know their stuff works, and I know it's an easy sell. When it gets a little difficult is say if someone has a product or service and they're trying to sell it like solely online, but they're untested, unproven, they have no following, everything like that. That's a lot harder to sell. It can be done, but there's a lot of things because we're going to need to do to make that happen. There's a lot of steps that have to go in place other than just lead generation. Like for a chiropractor or a massage therapist, like literally my job is to get them a name, email, and phone number. I get them a name, email, and phone number. They follow up with that person, book them to come into appointment, and then after that, it's on it's on them as soon as they get the name, email, and phone number. It's their job to call that person, schedule that person, get that person into their door, and then upsell that person once they're in the door. So, like now, if I'm trying to sell something, working with an e-commerce store, for instance, I'll talk about the client, the guy who offered the partnership. So he actually, he does all digital products. He does all digital products, and I have like two funnels that I run for him. They both made they both made probably at least $500 each. And honestly, they could have made more if he starts running traffic to it, because all his traffic is just from his email list. If he starts sending people to those products, just like with Facebook ads or something, oof, he'd make a killing. He would make a killing, especially that first funnel. That first funnel was converting like crazy. But I have a lot of ideas. I'm like, he already has the following. He has an email list. I'm like, I could do some damage with Facebook advertising with the stuff he already has. Like we can make a lot of money together. So that's why I'm considering doing this. So I'm gonna talk to him next week. But so that's a different story based if someone had like some digital products, but they never sold any. They don't have people who've bought them before. They don't have any type of testimonials. That is one thing he's missing. He's missing some testimonials, but he has he has enough content so people know him and they like him well enough, so we can kind of get away with that. But selling some higher end stuff in the future, yeah, we're gonna definitely get some testimonials to do those things. But yeah, what was I gonna say? So that's why I haven't done it in the future. I've had people ask in the past. I've had people ask me, but it's just I don't think it's something it's not something I'm gonna do often. I'm definitely, if I see the upside for both of us, I'll definitely make it happen. Because if I do 30-40% of the sales, and we because of the advertising start running, we start pulling in $10,000 a month, then I'll take that $3-4 grand a month. I'm pretty sure he'll take the 6 or 7. So we start running some webinars where where the ticket price is like $500, $1,000. Yeah, I'll get 100 people sign up to that webinar every week. Spend like $500-600 on it, and if we get like 4 or 5 people out of it every week, that's like $3,000-4,000 profit every week we got coming out of there. So or possibly more depending on the close rate. Yeah, and that's another thing. Yeah, I'll take that all day. I got some ideas for some continuity programs and everything with him. So yeah, there's a lot of upside to working with him and to growing that business. So yeah, so like doing something like that is something I would, because there's a lot of time on my part. There's a lot of time on my part to actually make that happen. So yeah, considering doing that with him. What else I was about to say? I don't remember. Just completely forgot. Oh yeah, so for most other people though, like it would be better for me to just consult them. I'll just consult them, tell them what they need to do, because like if they don't have the money for me to pay to actually build all that stuff, maybe they could pay me to teach them how to do some stuff, or tell them like what the best thing to do, or I can direct them where they need to go. But yeah, I'm ready to make some money. 2016 gonna close this year out strong. 2017 is gonna be a baller ass year. Like I said before, by the end of 2017, like I plan to be making enough to be at the $1 million a year mark. So specifically what that means is I need to be making about, I think, 83 grand a month. Yeah, 84 grand a month by the end of 2017. So I'm not saying I'll make $1 million next year. What I'm saying is by the end of next year, I'll be making $83,000 a month. So I guess what I'm actually saying is by 2018, I'll be making $1 million plus a year. So, yeah, but about to make it happen. I am going to finish up some stuff. I'm going to go to the gym because I haven't been in the gym in forever, and that needs to stop. Especially now that I have all this extra time that I dropped the store. I feel like I have so much extra time, so much extra free space in my mind now. So I need to use some of that time to make the gym happen. So I'm going to finish up some stuff with the expenses, and I'm about to walk to the gym. Go get a little workout in, come back, and just call it a night. So, all right then. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.